This is my third attempt. This is my third attempt at seeing anything on my screen. It's 12:08 p.m. on March the 7th of 2021, and this is my third attempt of seeing anything on this screen, so I don't know what's been going on. I'm going to have to get a piece of paper. I'm going to have to write on it to see if I can even be heard, is what I'm going to have to do. I might turn this light up right here. It's not good. It really isn't. I have to write on the piece of paper. Sound? Do I have sound? I had to literally reboot my computer, and it had some kind of update. So I'm going to hold this up. If y'all see this, do you see anything on here? Can you hear my voice? At the sound of my voice, can you all see anything? Can you hear anything? Yeah, because I don't know what happened. Before, it would not even, it wouldn't even let me know that I was live. And it wasn't until I got ready to sign off the YouTube that I saw the comments on there. And you can see me. That's wonderful. I'm so happy. I'm thinking, you doing this to me again? You don't want me to see nothing? Yeah. Now look at this. So look what my screen just now did. It just started buffering again. I had an excellent service, excellent connection, and now it says you're not receiving enough video to maintain. What's up with that, you all? If you see buffering, let me know, because I don't know what they're doing. Is it too loud? I hope it's not too loud. Yeah, because I wanted to show the earthquakes is what I wanted to show. I wanted to bring this down here because I gotta bring up that earthquake. Yes, sir. Yes, ma'am. Absolutely. We can do this. Yeah, so I wanted to bring down these earthquakes. I wanted to get it on the same thing I had. You just bear with me one moment, because now that I had to restart my computer, it closed everything that I had open. Thank you for joining. And with that being said, hello wherever you are in any part of the world. Hello from my heart to yours. I'm going to try to match up the things that I had before on my my screen before it went haywire, is what I'm trying to do. One. Oh my goodness, this is I think I've got it, you all. Maybe I just want to click some more things that I had open up on here, and I want to bring it down so you all can see it. The earthquakes. Let me refresh this other page, if it'll let me. I want to see comments. Okay, we got people watching. That's so wonderful. It really is. I haven't been keeping up to date what's been going on with this earthquake. Let me refresh this other page. No, I don't have a virus on my computer. There's no virus. It just happens. Things like this happen. I'm coming to the conclusion that is a lot of earthquakes, you all. That really is a lot of earthquakes that have happened. Mega News Nation Radio, William Bernard. Hey, hey. Hey, hey. Yeah, let's look at this. So, there's a lot. There's so many earthquakes. We should probably go to the USGS. Also, let me flip this around. I'm going to go to the USGS and bring that up. Is what I'm going to do, the USGS live feed. Even though this is supposed to be connected with it, I'd like to bring that up to see what their recent earthquakes are. Oh, we just had an earthquake. Let's see where that was. We just had a 3.4. right here in this location. Right there. Just like that. Isn't that neat? We caught an earthquake. Well, it's not neat because they have detrimental effect on people. Ah, you caught a portal opening over your house. Wow. Yeah, so there is an earthquake that just happened right there in that vicinity. And it was 11:34. No, this is not. I want to refresh this so we can see it. It should say where it just now happened. I'm trying to figure out. It's showing something right here at a 2.8. Okay, that at 12:11, that's where it just happened right here. I guess I didn't refresh my page at 2.8 right there in California. I wanted to go to the USGS to see if that was their live earthquake. Let's see the recent earthquakes. I hope I'm over here, the latest earthquakes. Hope you're there, you all. The fault lines in the ocean. So, I'm not really good at this, you all. I'm not. I'm just going to tell you. Not good at this at all. There's a 2.8. It says north of Almanor, California. Is that what's showing up? This says a 2.8. Let's see if we're on here. Yep, that's where we got it. So that's the location, and that's what we've got right there, a 2.8. But look at this. If you bring it down, all the earthquakes that literally are all over the place. It's mind-boggling. It really is so mind-boggling. You keep seeing stuff, portals that are opening. Are those fault lines in the ocean? Let's look at this. I don't know. Let's see what's happened within the last, like, one day, if I can do that. How many days ago was that? This would have... I don't know how to do this that well, you all. Just, like, one day. So this is, like, one day. Like today, perhaps. This is what they have. You still got a lot... Looks like there's still a lot of activity happening in that area right there. And I'm not Dutch Sense. I am not. He is on spot with everything. He really is. He's exciting to watch. I know a lot of you all watch him. I watched him for years and everything that he went through. So the green one is the one that just occurred. That's pretty neat, you all. It really is. Oh, I did notice something. I think I noticed something with this, and I wanted to point it out. It was in this area right here. Even with all these earthquakes, let me put this back to me because there's some earthquakes that are missing, I noticed, in one of the screenshots that I took for when I did it. Let me find it. I want to find the date because there are earthquakes that are missing from their actual map. So let me, I want to put it back to the screen. There is an earthquake. See, this was done on my live video. It was on the 5th. There was an earthquake that happened right here. It was like a 2.6. That's missing from the live feed right in this area right here. It's gone. It's not there anymore. It has disappeared. It was right in that area. And I wanted to see if there was other ones that they took off. This is not the one I want. This is Gina, which one do you want? I just want one. I do. So they do. The earthquakes, they like disappear and you don't see them anymore. You really don't. So this is what it looked like on the 5th. And I'm not so sure that they have all the earthquakes on there like they did have. Let me look. Yeah, there's this one is also missing unless it fell off the grid, off that 7-day time span. Even if I did 30 days, I think this one is probably going to be missing. That's in this spot right here. We can check it out. Let me make sure where it's at. Okay, it's right on that line. So it should be right on that line. Even if we go to 30 days, I wonder what will happen. No, I don't want 5.5. I just want 30 days of a 2.5. It's refreshing, you all. So, that doesn't look like 30 days. Oh, it will if you bring this down. Oh my gosh, that is way too many earthquakes. No, it's there. It's there. It's way up. Oh my gosh, can you see all those earthquakes? That is a ton of them. That's a ton of earthquakes. Look, the numbers are too high to fathom. Oh, wow. And perhaps that one actually, I guess it fell off the grid. Look at that. That one fell off. That is so many. It's like massive. Oh my gosh. I don't mean to laugh, you all, but that is so many earthquakes. It really is. It's so many. It kicked you out and no notification. Well, I tried to start it later. I really did. And that's what happened. It had, yeah. Wow. Look, there's nothing we can do to get rid of them. Look, there's so many. So many. I don't even know if there was ever this many before in one 30-day setting. Do you all know if there was? You are totally inconsistent and you did not feel a thing in New Zealand. Yeah. I wonder how many drop off as we just go through the number of days. There's not too many that are disappearing. This is like a couple days, is what I think this is. So we could go over here to that USGS. So Kermadec Island, New Zealand. Can we zoom out of that? I want to zoom out. So that's New Zealand down here. Right in that spot. Is there portals in New Zealand also, you all? You always felt the ground tremble. Ooh. Well, I don't know if I'm onto something, but I'm tell you what, this is. Okay, now let's look at this map. There's not very many earthquakes in Africa in certain spots. Is what it looks like in this area. There's hardly any earthquakes there. And I don't know what parallel these are, what certain parallel lines are, because I don't have that up. There's not very many earthquakes in that spot. And this is kind of empty too. Who's got the most earthquakes? It's this whole entire area right there. They got the most earthquakes, that whole area. There we go. We can see it better if we do this. This is where most of the earthquakes are at, you all. Right here. Did you hear that something, like we could even see a new, like, land mass rise up from the ocean. New land rise up. Have you heard that? Yeah, have you heard that? I read something about that just ever so briefly. Ever so briefly did I hear that. Look, this is practically non-existent. I wonder if they occur where there's a lot of humans. Not one single earthquake in this area right here. Not one single earthquake. That's interesting too. This must be a safe place to be. It really must be a safe place. One large plate mass. Well, I guess this looks large too. Okay, there's another earthquake. Right there. This just happened. Let's see if this can update. Because it did just happen. We just heard it. It's not showing up yet. It isn't. Why isn't it showing up? Maybe it won't show up on their feed, you think? Since it just happened? Let's go see if it's going to show up. It may not. It really may not show up. Well, not that right there. It didn't show up yet. I don't think it's going to. Well, no, it's showing something that just showed up. But it's not this one. Right there, this is in the center spot. You see that right there in the center? Let's see if we can, I'm just first time I'm zoomed up. Right there in this area, I can't clean that up. And it's not registering. Yeah. The bell, well, that bell did ring. It rang. And this earthquake hasn't registered. I don't know where that would be in that local area. I guess if I were to bring up Google Earth over here, maybe we'd see it. Google Earth Pro. I don't want to see that. Let me do California. Let's bring it to California. Can you bring me to California, even though I know where it's at? So it was right around in that area. In here. This ain't really too good of a view, you all. They don't like to let you see much of anything. They don't. Right up there in that tip. Right up there. And I can't see what that would be in this area. Looks like a mountain range, probably along this rift. Let's see if the USGS has like shown it yet. No, it's not going to. I guess it's not significant enough to show you all. That's what I'm guessing. It's not. Let me just do that. Yeah. They say watch the water. Well, there's a lot of things to watch. You can watch what's going on in the world, too. You really can. So this is one great big massive plate. And isn't this where, who were they? They're over here in California, the race of extraterrestrials or beings over here in this area they're in the mountains, Mount Shasta area. The tall, white, long blonde and blue eye, they're in that area. In the mountains, they're hiding in the mountains. You know who I'm talking about? That's who I'm talking about, those people. Yeah, so this is the earthquake thing. We just had one. And they haven't, they didn't register it, you all, at all. They didn't register it. I know this is kind of, whatever, this ain't my cup of tea. This is not my cup of tea, but I tell you what is, my cup of tea. It's the It's the iswa.gsfc.nasa.gov. That's what I like to look at. I really do, because it's pretty interesting. I wanted to show that ship too. You may say, Gina, what ship are you going to be talking about? We're going to go to earthquakes, and we're going to go to this area. I'm going to knock out the USGS is what I'm going to do. I'm going to come to this screen, you all, because I want to show that. Because this right here, when you zoom up on these things that are moving around, look, this is loading really slow. I guess I'm taking up all the bandwidth. When you zoom up on these, when they're moving around like they are, you can see that these aren't just debris. They're not. Let me make this bigger. I'm going to make it big so you can see. Look at this. These are ships. Right there. These are ships. Look how this ship is literally changing its shape. Can you see that? And notice they all have like square, like these corners. I don't know how to explain it. I'm not of the scientific mind. Did you see this black cube just now show up? Right there. It's a black cube or some type of a black ship that is showing up in that feed right in this area. Yeah, blue skinned. Yes, that. Yeah, but these right here, they look like the center of the sun, the way that they shape shift. They do. Oh no, Gina, you made it. I've got when you got a touch screen and you have enlarged this like I just did, you've got to come back over here. You've got to make it small again. Then you can start enlarging it again, is what you can do. But look at these. They're really interesting to look at. All these different types of ships. You don't want to make it too big because, yeah. So look at that. They're ships. And they're moving so ever gracefully across that screen on this Soho Lasco C3. And then this great big ship right here, because I really do believe it's a ship. It really has not moved much at all. At all. It just keeps going. Just keeps going. At a slow snail pace. If you haven't seen that yet, it's not a planet. It's not. Because these things right here, they are continually like moving back and forth. Even on the edge of these, when you come over here to the edge, watch how they move down here. Also, it's like that. It's just like ever moving, and it's hard to like explain what's going on when you kind of know, but you don't have all the information, and you have to explain it in layman's terms, which is fine. It is fine, you all. This is a massive ship, and there is a dark ship that shows up right here. And it hasn't went very far at all since February the 20th when it first showed up. Okay, we got another earthquake. We have let's refresh it. Okay, I refreshed it. Where's it at? You think this is in the same spot? I wouldn't think it's in the same spot. I wanted to just like refresh this page. I guess so. I guess it did happen. 2.7 at 3 kilometers at 12:11. No, that's late. That's late, you all. That really is late how it came out like that. If I close this out, and I'm going to bring this back open again, is what I'm going to do, because it did not refresh that page. I wanted to see that earthquake that came out like that. I'm going to open it back up, is what I'm going to do. If I can get that over there, you all, we're going to see that earthquake. I want to be on the 1. I want to be on the D. I want to bring this all the way down. I'm going to come over here. I wanted to see if we can see that earthquake that just happened. Yeah, it was in the same. No, that's not in the same spot. You see that? That's in a different area. But it's not updating. It's only saying 12.9 12:11, and it's 12:33 right now. It didn't update. It didn't update at all. Let's go back to that USGS because it did not update at all. I don't know where it went. I hope I'm on here because I want to be on here. Nope. Did they just now move this earthquake to here? I don't know what they did. Maybe I don't know how to navigate that, but I got a little bit distracted. I think they might had. Yeah. In the meantime, we were sitting here looking at these these ships that are going on this product right here. They look really good in the inverted mode too. When you do that. Let me show you something. If we zoom up all the way, watch the movement coming from here. You know what I'm going to do? We're going to look at this in the, I just want to, I want to record that just for just very briefly. I just want to record it just very briefly. Not long at all, so you can look at it in the inverted mode, what it looks like moving around like this, so you can see what is happening, because there are ships going inside that great big massive ship. These things that you see, there are ships going inside there. Yeah, I think that's probably enough to see with these ships. I'm gonna cut that. I'm gonna save it. Just gonna save this, and I'm gonna put it in another video. Is what I'm going to do. Yeah, that's what I'm gonna do. I'm just gonna save it, and in the meantime, you can look at that. No. You can look at this earthquake thing right here. In the meantime, let's make it spin tad bit. We add some motion to it. I'm going to bring this, you can't look at it. I can't navigate it that well. You all, I am kind of sporadic. Mine is sporadic at times. I really, really am. And I don't mean to be, but I really am. It's all right. It really is all right. We're going to come over here. I'm going to see if we can open that media file. I just want to do a quick access. I'm going to just LC3 ships. Oh no, I don't like how that looks. That don't look too good, but that's in this kind of mode. Am I on that? Yeah, we are on this. This is effects. This video effect is, it's kind of, yeah, it's kind of wild looking, you all. I wanted to bring the image out better, but I just can't do it like that. It's not happening. And I'm not the best at this. I really am not at all. Oh, I like that. You like that? But then that kind of made it look kind of weird. It really did. Oh, I don't want no color threshold on it. I don't want any of that. I don't want no film grain. I don't want no anti-flickering or any of that stuff. I don't know how it got on there, but I don't want it. Yeah, that looks strange. It really does. And I do think that those ships are going up inside this. It's so solid. Yeah, it's ever so solid. I think they have the little bitty squares is what I think they have. Let me get this off of here. I think they have the little squares on them. They come out, they extend out like that one red sun of NASA is what it is, like the one red sun. Look how this comes out like that. NASA's sun product. That's really big. Yeah. No, I'm not so gifted. I really feel like I'm discombobulated at the moment. I really do. Because when I come on here live, I don't plan it out, because you plan it out, it gets kind of stressful. It does. It gets stressful, but look at that, yeah. So you know what you can do? You can if you didn't know, your Windows does have, I don't know if you all can see that to the side, your Windows has a magnifying tool on it, is what it has. And you can magnify your product as many times as you want. There's nothing really showing up on this Soho Lasco either at all. It's kind of, yeah, there's nothing going on. At least I don't think there is. Yeah, nothing. It's just there. Just there. So with that being said, you all, I'm probably going to be going, and there's lots of earthquakes, and I'm not Dutch sense. I'm not Dutch sense at all. He's the best at it. He really is. And maybe that's why he has so much trouble. Yes, because he's too good at what he does. Way too good at what he does. Yeah. So I do thank you all for coming on here. And I am going to go. I think I've been on here long enough. I do. Yes. Yeah. That NASA product did look like a space ball. It did. I admit. It looks kind of strange. It really does. If we were to come over here and get off of that, boom, just like that. Certainly not normal looking. Am I on this screen? I better be on that screen. Yeah. It literally, you know, when you look at this, it literally looks like this right here moves on this thing right here, is what it looks like. It looks like it moves on it somewhat. And if it doesn't move on it, then of course these are extending. They are extending. So you see them extending. This literally reaches out and goes that way, and then it like comes back. But I'm trying to think, as it does, this side over here gets kind of shorter too when it's doing that. And the bottom also changes too. So there's like one main level, there's another main level, and then there's another main level. I don't think the very middle part moves at all. I just think the ones on the top are the ones that move, is what I think. Yeah, that's what I'm thinking that they do. They just move ever so gracefully. Well, I am going to go, y'all. I'm getting tired. But I want to thank you all for watching. And please give this video a thumbs up, even though I'm a little bit discombobulated. It's okay. It really is. The weekends are kind of hard for me to get things out with family time and everything. So you'll see more things. I do share more during the week because it's me time during the week. It really is. So thank you all so very much. Yeah. I hope you have a wonderful rest of your day. And hopefully I'll get to see you soon. I don't know when it will be, but quite possibly soon if something comes about. Have a wonderful rest of your day. And thank you to the moderators. Thank you all for joining me. I think that's it. That is it. That is all I've got to say. Have a wonderful rest of your day.